Hello?
My dear, you know, first finish.
Okay.
So I said, I said, do you know how you can get this thing? You can get her number for me.
Getting her number. Ma, I wouldn't want to involve myself with Joy. That's the truth.
No, please love it. Anything I'm doing with you, have it as a very highly confidential something. Are you hearing me now? If I want, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
If I wanted to be angry or flare up, I will not be talking with you calmly like this. You understand me? Because somebody that did you hear the story of me and that man?
He never. Like I said, he doesn't like talking about you. I've tried to ask most of the time, according to what he told us once, like that. He just said that you left, and he has always been trying for you to come back. Do you know that? Let me tell you the truth. If I was in your shoes with everything that has happened, I will be pained and I'll be angry. In my little way, when I was in that house, before anything, all these things started happening, Ma, I have tried to talk to Daddy to let you come back. He keeps saying you're the one that doesn't want to come back. Because I heard the story. He said they said his sisters were always saying he's an occultic man, he's this, he's that, and that his sisters were always having problem with you, and now he has money and he send you out. I'm like, how could your sisters were not there? Your wife was always there with you, and now your money and your wife is not here, but your sisters are here. Daddy, how could you do something like this? Say, I should forget, I should leave that side, Okay, we want to do something. Daddy, when is mommy coming back? He's like, okay, don't worry, she'll come back this princess birthday, she'll come back, I'll make sure she'll come back. And then you're not there. Daddy, why did mommy not come back? Leave her, she doesn't want to come back. Stuff like that. At a point, you have to let him be now.
I don't need to tell you, let me tell you this. The truth is that I applied for residency,
Okay.
And because I applied for residency, when it was time to give us residency, COVID came. So that COVID that came slowed down everything. And he is the one that applied for the residency. We didn't have any problem. It was that residency that kept me at Chibuzor there. Nothing else. I married Apostle. You know when I married Apostle? We normally sleep on the ground. We have nothing. When I married Apostle, I'm the one that pays our rent. I'm the one that fits him. Yes. The first rent we paid when I married him, I paid the rent. I'm the one that worked. I was working, I was teaching. It was my salary. The first drink they put in that OPM in a huge branch, it was my salary that they used to put the vent sink in that church. And do you think that God is happy with all these things that happened? Do you think that God is happy with girls that slept with him? That is why I wasn't bothered. Because God told you, you see Joy, just watch out what will be the end of Joy. Watch out what will be her end. I have prayed some bad prayers, and God told me that all the prayers I prayed for all the girls that slept with him, that I should watch out and see what will happen to them. The only one that will be saved is the one that will come to me and tell me that she is sorry for sleeping with him. And do restitution, just tell me what happened and told me that she is sorry. That is the only person that will be saved from my prayer. I never offended that man for 1 day. I never hurt him for 1 day. But he did this. And he said that God is happy. He said that people should watch out. Except now that you are confessing, and I can see that you are remorseful. But you see people like Joy. Joy has killed her her generation forever. Okay, what kind of joy now come out with her? Why is she hiding? How long is she gonna hide? Listen.
That's just the truth.
How long is she going to hide? She's going to hide forever.
Ma,
because that man told me.
There's something I want to tell you now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you? Okay, I believe that you've tested poverty before.
Eh?
I know you. I believe that you have tested poverty before.
Yes, I know.
Okay, ma'am. Then as a child, let's say a child of 14, 15, living with her parents, and they hardly eat 2 square meals a day.
Okay.
And the next day, they see themselves in Apostle's house.
Okay.
And then the next thing that's presented in front of them is, I want to sleep with you. I'll give your mommy 500,000 to go and start a business. How does that sound, ma'am? How does it sound?
I understand.
To a child who barely sees 2,000 naira on their own. I want you to sleep with me. Let me answer you. Okay.
A situation like this, the things you are talking, I have not raised my voice for you. I was not angry because I understood your situation.
Okay.
But somebody like that Joy, that went extra mile to get pregnant because she wants to stay there. Do you think that the same way I talk to you now is the same way I'm going to handle her case? Is that what you think?
No, I know it will not be the same.
Okay, because I know that you were taking advantage of. Was she taking advantage of? No. She wanted it. She went for it. Do you know that they say Joy was using Kayamata on him? Joy was going to Juju.
That's what almost everybody said. Even Favor says the same thing. I don't know if Favor knows something, but she doesn't want to tell me. But she said that no matter what Joy is doing with that man, I should forget it, that Joy is using something. Because
Joy was using Kayamata. They say Joy will rub Kayamata on the tongue, on her vagina, on her breast. And she will go and be sleeping with my husband with Kayamata.
You see me, the truth is that no matter what I have tested ever since I was born, I know what poverty tastes like. Even if they put me today in a castle, I will never, because of where I am, and I want to remain there forever. Somebody owns that place, and I know that. I know what it feels to take what belongs to someone else, honestly. I never plan to get...
Joy will go naked on the street. Mark my word.
God in heaven knows that I never planned to get pregnant for Daddy, but when it happened, honestly, and as it stands now, I'll be honest with you. Even when I talked to Mrs. Dokubo, I told her, Ma, I have begged this man severally. I told him, I am not a lazy girl. I can go out there and work and take care of myself. Please, all I just want is that you be a father to your son. That is it. I told her, I have begged him. I said, don't give me anything I don't want. Even if...
Love it, I've heard you, okay? I've heard you. I'm not going to save your number in this phone I called you with. Are you hearing me?
Okay.
But I'm going to save your number. I will be calling you when I go back. Huh?
Okay.
I want to keep in close contact with you. Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
And I'm going to work with those elders you have spoken with. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to work with them. Then you know that as long as that man did not marry you, that your child is not coming back to his house. I think you know that.
How?
That child cannot come back because he did not marry you. He can never claim that child. Even Joy's child, none of your children are coming into his house. And that house is my house. But whether to settle you people, I will tell him to settle you people with your children. That is their culture. The culture in Oranko, as long as they did not marry you, the only wife they know is me. And if it is smart, because when I heard about Joy, I told him, I said, if this thing is true, tell Joy to release the child to me and move on with her life. So that child can get a good life. he told me that there is no child he has with, that he did not have any child with Joy. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Because the culture is that none of your and act in our hand, there is no child born out of wedlock that comes back to that man's house. It doesn't happen. That is their culture. So at the end of the day, if maybe he accepted and you want to release that child to me, because you are such a nice person and you're good, I will say, okay, release the child to me. I will adopt the child from you and you will move on with your life. That is the best I can do for you. Without that, that child has no inheritance in what I have with him because I'm still legally married to him. And everything he has, it goes to court, belongs to me and my daughter. As a matter of fact, the senior brother has a son outside who is over 20 years now. Where is the boy could have come back. The boy is still there. So you people play the dangerous game. If I take him to court, he is finished. He will go to prison because he took advantage of children he's supposed to take care of. And I will not do that. If I take him to court, everything he has, I will take all. Even the judge, but I will not do that. Because I'm not that wicked. So if you are ready, if I'm going to talk with these elders, maybe I have to take that child away from me and take him away to Canada, wherever I am. if we do DNA, that child is exactly his child. That is why I said, see the picture of that child. Let me see the child face. But you said no, no problem.
Ma'am, let me say something. Let me say something.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, it was never my intentions. Neither was it my plan.
And that is why I'm telling you the truth and the fact.
No, I have heard what you said. I have heard what you said.
Because you will not tell the people, because me and you know that you will never tell the people the truth. I think you know.
It was never my intention to. Neither was it my plan to get pregnant for your husband. And I'm just happy that I have been able to tell you the truth, and
yes, and thank you for that.
I want to tell you that I'm really sorry. From my heart, I am sorry that what happened, and I think this was just me being naive, or what do I call it here? This was just me being taken advantage of, because I honestly did not have anybody to cry to. If I had my way, I would have left that house before, even without doing anything with him. God is my witness. That's who I am.
I love it. You know that there are some girls that he did that and they left. They refused to sleep with him.
No, that's never been a person. They left because they had an abortion with him. If anybody tells you they left the house without sleeping with him, is a lie. And I'm telling you what I know.
Let me tell you, there was this little girl, the mom lives in Dubai. I know her. I heard that these last girls that normally go 5 inside into his room, that the senior sister normally send them 5 into his room. There is nothing he did not try on that girl. That girl refused. Even the day the girl left, the girl had to lie that her grandmother is sick. Even they refused to give the girl transportation because the girl refused. And when the girl left, other girls started calling the girl, congratulating her for her standing her ground.
Does she have parents? The girl, does she have parents?
Does she have what?
Parents.
The mom is a single parent. The mom is in Dubai. The mom is one of these people he sent to Dubai. The girl is from Laba.
I don't know about that. I've not heard. I don't know how their situation was. I'm telling you because he started this thing. He first started this thing with Joy. Because why do I say he started?
So all the girls that came into that house, he slept with all of them.
I wouldn't say all, but I would say 90%.
90% of them.
Yes.
Okay, my dear, I've given you a tip of their culture. Because none of your children is recognized.
Okay, ma. I've heard what you said, but at least this has to do with my child too. So
that's why I'm telling you. I asked, I say, what do you want? Now I'm giving you an option that I'm going to work with those elders. If you can hand that child, or if he will accept to, because till tomorrow he's saying that he did not have any child with anybody. That anybody that come and this. If you hear what he is saying, it's not what I'm going to say here. You understand me? Because
that he doesn't have any child with anybody.
I'm still asking him, tell me the truth. How many children did you have after? He doesn't have any child. He did not sleep with anybody. That nobody, no girl can come and stand and claim that he's sleeping. Lavette, thank God you people live in you people know him.
You know what? There's something I also need to tell you, ma'am. You might not want to take your husband to court, but someone else will.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone else will. Not me.
Who?
I won't say. Someone else will, and when this person would do, the person has like a good evidence to send him to prison.
Let's see, me and you now one.
No.
I would like to work with you.
I won't say this because I am really sorry I had anything to do with your husband. But if I ever open my mouth to say anything to him, it will work. Honestly. Because your husband has done he has done more than he could bribe. He has done more than he could bribe. If he has the mind to use money to entice children as little as 13, 14 to sleep with them, he deserves to rot in jail. Honestly, I am angry. Fine. Even if he would not claim my child, fine. I have never seen anybody die because they did not have a father. Even if my child is 2 years and 4 months, he has never been a father to him. He has never cared. He has never called to ask how he's doing, how he's faring. It's a problem getting money from him to pay his school fees. There's no problem, and he has never died. He's still here with his body structure. He's still here eating. Even if I would need to go into prostitution to feed my child, I would do it. Even if he doesn't want to be the father, he will not claim him. Fine and good, no problem.
That is why I say I'm going to work with you. Okay?
No, man.
Did you hear me?
I will not do that, and I will not give out my child. I'm a mother. I want to raise my child. I want to have the right to raise my child. That's what I want. Your husband has asked me what I want. I told him, I do not need your money. I don't need anything from you. You are my son's father. And the least I could ask is, even if it is 200,000 per month for his upkeep. But he has refused. So fine. If he will not claim him, he's okay.
Let me ask you a question. You are raising him as per. Like, if they ask who is his father, what will you tell people?
Who else? It is Apostle Chibuzor. Who else? Yes. You know what? I cannot continue protecting who is not protecting me. I am protecting his interest. I'm protecting his reputation. I'm protecting his name. But yes, what has he done? He keeps humiliating me. There's nothing that man has never said to me. If I send you my tax with him, ma'am, you would come out and take him to court. You would do the right thing.
Why not send me the chat?
You will hand over your husband, I swear.
Why not send me the chat as an evidence when he start denying?
If I should send you what?
The chat, as you said, so that I will have evidence when he start denying.
Those are things I cannot release. I will not. When the right time comes, I will, but not now.
Okay,
I'm
now,
sorry.
You said, now, and there was something you said. You said you will not take him to court, but somebody will.
Someone else will. Even if I don't do it, someone else will. Do you know what? Because he has slept with more than 50 girls. So many of them, he brought them all the way from hotels in Lagos. So many of them, he goes to Lagos, he goes to Abuja, he wants to have a rest, and then the next thing, he's disguising himself and he's in a hotel. He's already sleeping with girls and he's already bringing them back to the house. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I have told him. He knows it already. I have told him I don't care. I don't care about you, but what I know is that the day he ever tries, maybe I went out like this, I came back, I say I don't see my son for house. I've told him to bear it in his mind. He will be the only suspect I know. If I ever goes out and I come back without seeing my child, hi God, in heaven, he will know that. You see orphans. I am an orphan. You see orphans. You don't treat them wrongly and expect God not to do something on their head. Your husband doesn't